All right, boys and girls, what's up? Congress saved Thomas Massie. Maybe a couple others on most things. Are just a bunch of cowards. They're bought and paid for. And they're not even trying to hide it anymore. It used to be kind of an unwritten rule, like playing football in the SEC, getting brown paper bags full of money, sitting by your door at 2:00 in the morning. Like everybody knew it happened, but you didn't have any real proof, right? And they, in the last 2 days, have voted down releasing the records on Congressional Sexual Slush Fund, as it's been called, which is money in an official account that is used to pay for congressional sexual harassment, among other things. Since 2010, that account has paid out as much as $18 million. That's taxpayer money. That's your money. That's my money. So when you hear me say they're all in on it, it's not a literal thing, but damn, it's really close. It's really close. And going forward, you know, if you've watched my channel for 5 minutes, I don't give a shit about party. That's an illusion that they've created to keep you guys fighting with each other, fighting amongst ourselves. Because they vote to keep the Sexual Slush Fund, say that 3 times fast, quiet, and then also relinquish their authority for keeping the presidents of the United States in check as required by the Constitution for acts of war. They just voted to not even discuss it. It was a procedural vote to bring it to the floor for debate. They are fucking cowards. Starting this midterm, and every single time I vote, until I no longer take breath, I am going to look at only one item. Only one. I have become a one-issue voter. And that issue is, do you take money from AIPAC or any of their subsidiaries? If you do, you don't get my vote. I don't give a shit about literally anything else you stand for. Because that money has done more to damage this country. I used to think Big Pharma was the issue. Big Pharma has never sniffed the zip code that AIPAC is in. And again, there's 6 or 7 different subsidiaries. You know, some states have their little thing. So it's not just AIPAC, but it's the Israel lobby. Let's call it that. Big Pharma, Big Tobacco, they haven't sniffed this zip code. So that's all I'm doing going forward. And I've already started. There's a really good Instagram follow, AIPAC Tracker. If you're interested, go look them up, and it will show you exactly how much these people take. The Marine, I don't know if you saw the Marine that got his arm broken. He was protesting. Sheehy, I think his name was, the guy that helped try to remove him. He just so happens to have taken over $600,000 in his career as a politician from AIPAC. Breaking the arm of a guy who is protesting against fighting wars for Israel, which is what this is. Don't make it about anything other than that. This isn't our fucking war. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the money in politics in general, but especially money that leads us directly to war. AIPAC Tracker. Check it out. Y'all be cool.